Hello, my lovely purple people. How is everyone doing today? Jalen Hawkins, I see you saying hi. How is everybody? Is my sound okay? Because I have been messing with my setup for many reasons that I won't go into yet. How's everyone doing? Just need to adjust a couple of things. That's good to see. I'm glad you're good. Sorry, I have been moving this room around entirely, so if I sound like I've got more reverb on my voice than usual, I am sorry. It's not meant to be that way, it just is, unfortunately. For the time being. Okay, so it's looking as good as I think I'm going to get it for today. So I'm in the process of changing up my studio room, so I don't have my booth up, so my voice is going to have a little bit of reverb when it doesn't normally. That is a bit annoying, but I'm in the process, like I'm saying, of redoing everything. I've turned everything 90 degrees, so I had this whole panic when I turned on my computer and it didn't turn on. That was fun, and it was just because the power cable had fallen out at the back when I'd moved it. Thankfully, oh my god, if it was something more important than that, I don't know what I would have done, because I am no good at the hardware side of tech. I'm only good with software stuff. So I thought, though, that we would try out a bit of Scene Investigators today, because it's investigative, it's a wee bit not creepy, it's a bit, there's murder and shit involved, probably. Because, it's what you think of when you think of scene investigation, CSI type stuff. So I thought, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to have a look and see what it's like. I caught the very beginning of a couple other people streaming it and things, and then I went, nope, nope, want to play that. So I don't really know anything about it. But I figured. Any difference? Can you hear me now? Okay, I don't know why I just stopped the sound and restarted it. Weird. Like I said, I've changed a lot of things. I've probably messed something up somewhere. And, okay, so, work of fiction, blah, 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 yeah, that usual stuff. Experience created for detective, true crime, and escape room fans. Oh, yes, hit all three, thank you. It's not an enemy to replicate real crime scenes, steps in solving, games designed, yeah. Way too much ADHD for that. What if I don't want to? Bip. I goddamn hope so. Data file. You make me feel like a test subject. Ooh. Do I gotta read them? I don't particularly want to. Ooh, what's this? Dead body! Oh. We got red herrings? Nice! Cool. Oh my god, did someone get shot in the head? Don't tell me what to do. I don't like being told what to do. No. Grade? I get graded? That's not fair. God, the noise of the clicking OK or whatever is blooming insane in my ear. Don't know if it's showing up really loud on your side, but geez, oh. Police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It is suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the three men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in this case file? I can indeed. I don't know what they are, but I bloody well hope so. Ooh, okay. F for case file menu, escape to pause. Okay, yeah, that's obvious. Regular move, shift the sprint. Why would I need to sprint? Control for crouch, usual. Interact, zoom. Okay, zoom. Q to go back. L for flashlight feels very weird. C for camera. I got a camera, image viewer, and notepad. Okay. Right then. So exam questions is who was the getaway driver and who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse. Okay. So, is this where everyone was? Van location, initial resist, Clover Bank, TM Cart, Convenience, Supreme Burgers, location incident, wake up, call, cafe. Okay. What the hell is that? File. Helen Turner, female. Location was the corner of Harmonica Street and Xanadu Avenue. That's quite the name. Nothing quite like a Xanadu Avenue to make me really appreciate the normal names I've got. Well, not normal names, but names I'm used to. Okay, there's stuff in there. Alright. Oh, hello. Frank Carter. Known for having done forgeries, never proven and never convicted. This is Chad Harris. Chad! What a name. Not liking that. You don't look like a Chad, son. Released in February 09 for good behaviour. For identity theft and armed robbery. My god, what's this for ants? Oh god, I can zoom in. Whoa, that's so much better. Here's me squinting, hurting my eyes. Anthony Young. We have nothing extra about him. So, petty theft, stealing from the elderly, joy. Breaking and entering, conned money from women. Okay, woo! Written statement from Helen. I was at home for pretty much the whole morning. I went to Wake Up Call Cafe to meet up with a friend around 2 p.m. Nothing of note happened. I just told my friend the news that had announced the winning numbers of the lottery I played, and I'd won some money. I was going to cash it in today. We made plans to meet up again to celebrate. I left the cafe about 45 minutes later. I headed towards cart convenience, and that was around the time that I got knocked over by a man coming up from behind me. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in his hands. You never really think such things would happen to you until they do. All I can remember is that he was a bit taller than me, and they had dark hair and light skin. As soon as I was able to gather my wits, I asked the passerby to call the police. So he was a bit taller than her. She's 5'5". Okay. She's 5'7", a bit taller, 5'6", a bit taller, 5'6". So it could be any of them from that. Especially considering she says that he's got dark hair. Dark hair and light skin. Okay. Yeah, they're all about the same. There's just a bit of an age difference in that this guy's not quite 30 and the others are a bit older, so... Knocked over by a man coming up from behind her. She was headed towards cart convenience. She was at Wake Up Call Cafe, headed towards cart convenience. Okay. So, she was there, heading to cart convenience, and he came up from behind her. Alrighty then. And where did she say... Theft happened at the corner of Harmonica Street and Xanadu Avenue. Yeah, right there. Location incident. So she came along here, more likely. So he was coming from round about here somewhere. Okay. What's this? Evidence. My master plan, Clover Bank, monthly swap. Lorenzo will send us all of us exact date. Part 1 of swap, 3:15 to 3:35, 20-minute window. Every second counts. Be in position 3:15 sharp. Get in, get out. Minimum security this time. 3:15 to 3:35. Security returns from swap. Second part of swap, 3:35 to 3:55. Too much activity. Plan B. Activity returns to normal at 4:10ish. May have to resort to robbery at gunpoint. Plan C. Wait another month? Don't have time. The fuck is that? Split. 55% man with a plan, 15% helper, 25% getaway driver, 5% for 5% for Lorenzo. So Lorenzo isn't the getaway driver then, is what I'm taking away from that. I may need to make some notes. My god, this is more involved than I ever considered. Oh no, do I not have a notepad? Did it not say that? What the hell was my notepad in? Oh, okay. So I won't need to actually make notes. I could type notes. Lorenzo. Okay. Not much anyway, because Lorenzo's... don't know anything about him other than what he's not. Okay. Richmond donates thousands of dollars. Undyne winning numbers. So she said that she won some money. Okay, that might become important. So I don't think there is anything else on that, is there? No. Okay, so what's this? It's a fair amount of money, like. It's over 600. Okay. Yeah. It's not a good time for my dyscalculia kicking. 600, 20, 35, 40, 640. Okay. Cigarettes. Beer. Examine? Messages? Ooh, I get to look through his messages? That's so cool! Okay, can I get rid of my notepad? Thank you. Sort of fuck all from there. Hey, do you have the time? I overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick, and it's on the way. Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's just he's my senior. Psh, whatever. You in or not, we can split it 50-50. Well, send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. Are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure he'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. He's just a temp, anyway. Bah, I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Okay. Okay. I'm sure there's more that I could be doing here, but right, so 600. So she won $600, which means she got 4 numbers. I'm just glancing at the rest of it in case there's anything important. I don't think there is, at least not right now. Counterfeiter escapes authorities. 3 months authorities have been trying to attack a counterfeiter known as the Mockingbird by the underworld. Mockingbird has been forging bills that have been popping up in stores around Portland. Speculating to a warm up for something bigger. Starting to use smaller bills for their forgeries. Need for these security measures are more pressing. Police are using all the resources they have to catch this forger. Make sure to check the authenticity of the bills you receive. I mean, is it possible that some of this money is like forgery? I don't know. Why do the 5s look different? I mean, I don't know anything about American money. That could be what they're meant to look like. I have no idea. Okay, let's see. So, from the phone, you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? So the phone owner is not the youngest. So number 1330, not youngest of the guys. Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job. So boss is younger. 20. So he overheard it in the cafe. Sure we can trust this guy, seems all over the place. Oh, wait a minute. 1330. Yeah, not the youngest. And the phone owner. Sure we can trust this guy, seems all over the place. No hate under predictability. So Lorenzo's also not the phone owner. Oh, this is a bit more in depth than I expected. I expect to be looking at like blood and stuff. Okay. Undyne lottery. So they didn't steal our cash, they stole our lottery ticket. And I think it was 640 Shadnon, so it's likely all of our money. Okay, yeah. What did they say again? Is this stuff... It's evidence, yeah, but whose evidence? From what? Someone smokes menthol. Is... Oh, it's just chain of custody. So Lorenzo's obviously not the boss. God damn it. $25% for the helper, so the helper must be the temp. And there's a driver's 25%, and then Lorenzo's the... Okay. Clover Bank. So Lorenzo must be guy on the inside. That's what I'm taking this to be. So I have to type, right, okay. Situation, right, that's what I was looking for. He was about to rob a bank, confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. So the man was standing by the van. So these are the items in the getaway van, okay. Alright. No, I'm good. Okay, so... Boss is not the oldest, so who's the oldest? So... I'm gonna write boss, and I wish I could strike through, but I can't. That'll do. Not Anthony. And he's not Lorenzo, obviously. And Okay. The person on 1330 is not the youngest, so it's not Chad. Okay. I'm going to go back to the text because there was something about someone saying, oh, he's been doing this since a long time. 4566. So wait a minute. Boss told us not to use this. So this phone owner is not the boss. Why is the notes doing that, man? Okay. Why are you just sending a date? You're gonna try again in 4 days, is that what they're trying to say? What bloody date is it now? First? I think that's what that means. Window. Lorenzo send us, all of us, exact date. That's what it is. This is Lorenzo giving us the date. So 4566 is Lorenzo, whoever he is. In case that helps me further down, okay. Okay. You're too loyal to the guy, isn't he, younger than you? So the boss has rumours that he was stealing big time at 8 years old. So if the boss was stealing at 8, he would have a longer record, more likely. No, that's not the one. Years old. Oh my god, this calculator hates me. So it'd be 8 days like left. Nah, but nah. The Dark Water Detention Center. So he's not got a long record. Pay theft, steal from civilians. So he's got a lot of stealing. Yeah. He doesn't have a long enough record for it to really fit. And he's the oldest, so he doesn't count. Okay. So that means this guy is likely the boss. Frank is the boss. So boss equals Frank. Okay. I mean, that makes sense if it's not Anthony Lorenzo. Although, I don't know. Oh, yeah, and this guy could not be it. So that's fine. It seems all over the place. So this guy's a temp. Or no, this is, they're talking about the temp. Hi, Free, how you doing, man? We're doing scene investigators. It's not quite what I thought it would be. I thought I was going to be investigating murders and stuff, but maybe I will be. Who knows? I'm alright. I've been killing myself changing my studio room. Um, so if my voice sounds different, that's because I don't have a booth up right now. But one wall is done, the other wall needs to be finished, and then I need to put the booth up on that side, but eh. It's coming along. It's just I've ran into some snags for like moving furniture and things, that's all. It's going to be a lot easier to use once I get the rail up to put the booth walls in. So that's Lorenzo. Miswrote his bloody number, that's going to annoy me. Heat's been okay. Yeah, it's not been as hot as it had been. It was hellish at times, but it's cooled right down again. It's still warm, but it's like comfortable now. It's like 18 degrees or something outside, so it doesn't get over like 23 degrees inside, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so he... Do you have time? So 1330 is likely the person that stole Helen's money. Yeah, I mean, it's still, don't get me wrong, it's still warm because I'm moving about and doing a lot of stuff, and it's, you know, the house still holds a lot of heat, so it's like 23 degrees inside, but it's tolerable. Yeah, so owner of phone is stole the money. Okay, they obviously stole the money from Helen. Hey, Free, tell me, does American money, do the fives look different on the back? Or is that just in this? I don't know. I don't know anything about American money. So she had $40 in her purse, and she had her ticket that would have won her 600. So $40 would have already been in there. Whereas the 100 he would have cashed that in. That's why the other notes look more worn. So Helen had yeah, that's the $40 and lotto ticket. Beef cashed in ticket. That's where the 640 comes from. Okay. I did not click on that. Why are you clicking on that? Okay. 315, they would be in position. Or they were meant to be in position. Okay, so she said in her statement she met her friend at around 2 o'clock and told her. So it was 2:45 that she basically got pinched from, somewhere between 2:45 and 3. Okay. That means ID type, witness, victim, suspect, other. Don't remember. Officer Jones, you are. I'm calling it in the day, are you not? Okay. So. Okay, yes, so. She was there with her friend. And then she was overheard talking about the fact she'd won about $600. So she walked up to here towards Car Convenience and she got mugged. And the guy that was... It was on the way. So the guy was on his way up here. So he would have been around here. Does it have the addresses of these guys? Probably. Or does it not? It does not appear to tell me where they live. Fuck y'all. Right. I cannot type to save my life. So if this is the boss, he wouldn't be the one, likely. Where's the plan? So they plan to go in at 3:15 and be done at 3:35. See, the counterfeiter escapes authority. It just keeps me thinking that there's like counterfeit money in here or something. I'm not sure if I'm just overthinking it. I mean, am I? Down lottery. Ow, itchy. I don't know what this does for me, but nah. Murder. Donate. Okay, never mind. Ooh! Haunted house! Haunted house! Haunted house! I want to go. I want to go to a haunted house. I like a haunted house. Okay. So, someone been drinking. No. Okay, nothing inside. That's odd. German beer, that's the best part, best kind apparently. Cigarettes. There was nothing in the files about people smoking or drinking, was there? I'm assuming they all fucking drink, but most people do. Ah, it doesn't say. Carter is known for having done forgeries. There's forger in the area, so he's probably the forger. What's buzzing? Why has my phone got the buzz on? It shouldn't. Okay. Okay, right. Let's sort this out. Yeah. So he's likely the forger that's in the paper. 35. He's likely the forger and he's the boss. get your attention swap. Right, wait a minute. So they caught the getaway driver, and I have to work out who he is, and it's just dawned on me that boss told us not to use this number. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? So the getaway driver's older than Frank. Okay. And Frank is 35, so it has to be Anthony has to be the getaway driver. Pretty certain. Okay. That helps. Okay. So, that's Lorenzo. This is not Frank. Or Lorenzo. Or Anthony. So this has to be Chad. This was already stealing big time, 8 years old, and that said he's my senior. So it was Chad that wanted to steal the money. Thief. I'm just going to quickly... Frank's boss. Chad is... yeah. And Anthony's a petty thief. Stole from the elderly, breaking and entering, conned money from women. Jesus Christ on a bike. Okay. So this is in 09, jeez. Okay. So is Anthony the getaway driver and Chad's the thief, or is it the other way around? I don't know, I get the vibe that I'm right there, so. Who is the getaway driver? I think it was Anthony. What the fuck was his surname? Who was involved? Anthony and Chad? Oh, I've got a plus. What the hell? Yay! Oh, no. I didn't answer at all. I'm like, yay! Oh no, I failed. I failed badly. Yeah, no, I got you, fam. Come on. Okay. Notepad. Okay. That's not why I was looking for help, but okay. Is it because I didn't put the full name in, perhaps? Chad Harris and Anthony Young. I do believe these are right. I have no idea. Nope, nope. Full of shit. Maybe I should have put it on the easier one where it could tell me if I was wrong or not, rather than me having to keep going through this again. That might have been easier. Did I get them the wrong round? I'm like struggling to remember my reasoning now. Oh, not what I meant to click on, thanks. So, boss is not the oldest. Okay. See, Chad's been done for armed robbery before. Makes me think he wouldn't be the getaway driver, but he could be the boss, but... Excuse me. Right. Ages, I need to keep my head straight. Ages. Fuck you, what's this? Names and ages, I should do them up here. You know when you've got it in your head that you're going to organise something a certain way and then you just cannot get your brain to actually put that out. Right, so names and ages. We've got Chad Harris 20. We've got Frank Carter 35 and Anthony I don't remember. Anthony something or other. Young 38. Okay. The time I got knocked over by a man coming up behind me. Turn round the left corner with my purse in his hand. He was turning around the left corner. So he was heading to the ATM. Okay. Why is this not my forte today? We shall never know. So... okay, so from a list of like ages and stuff. There's a missing piece of paper. Because it looks like these were torn off the same bit, so there's a bit missing. Okay. There's definitely nothing else in here. Whoa. Hello, Cleo, how you doing? Hello, Dee Dee. Oh, it's been a long time since I've spoken to you directly rather than through chat. It's been too long, pal. Should I just get these right, so this is definitely the two people that were involved. The phone owner of the guy who got arrested. Yay! Hello, how you doing? Pulsed. I'm Hello guys. Hi everybody. Sorry, I've got my mic over here, so it's like instead of right in the middle. Let's see, what the hell am I doing again? Right, so phone owner and this guy, they are definitely the they're definitely the people that stole. So if they're the people that stole it, but they can't be Anthony and Chad because it told me I'm wrong because I'm shit at this. Right, let's see. So the boss guy is not the oldest. So again, Anthony's not the boss. Still say Frank must be the boss. Yeah, I usually love these, but I am seriously struggling with this one. This is so this is Lorenzo, because it said that Lorenzo would send them the date of the next drop. No bother. You go out and take care of that puppy. That pupper needs lots of love. Oof, my gosh. Did Cleo send everybody here at once just to overwhelm me? Are you sure you can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. Right, so I know you hear unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do, and I'm sure it'll be fine. You like... Lorenzo vouched for him personally. He's just a temp anyway. So, if he's got Lorenzo's respect. So 4019 must be the boss. No. Sure we can trust this guy. We've already seen what we can do. So this must be the boss. 419. So I still think the boss is Frank. Because... Unless you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? But like, if he's the middle-aged guy, well, the guy that's in the middle of the ages, so he isn't even younger than you. That could be... Chad could be the boss. Chad is the one that I think had... Let's have another look at the arrest reports, shall we? Yeah, he's just a petty thief. Chad has been sent away for armed robbery before, so he could be the boss. I don't know, I don't like the look of him. What am I missing? Yeah, just because he was doing stuff from an early age doesn't mean he was caught from an early age, so... And Frank is likely the forger from the paper. So I don't think it's him, after all. So I'm just full of crap, basically. Right, let's see. I don't think so. I don't think the boss is Frank, after all. Yeah, the thief cashed in the ticket, so... Who else? Chad could be the boss, after all. He's been doing a lot, but... he can't be the boss because the boss is not the oldest. So, it's still either Frank or Chad. It has to be, because Lorenzo's not involved in this. He's just the man on the inside. So boss is either Chad or Frank. And I don't think now it might be Frank after all. So... he's the forger. He's the thief, so Anthony's likely the thief. So maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Chad's the... But it says I had nothing because Frank must be involved in the theft. What's the message again? So he's confiscated from his van. Police are able to get the man to give up the name of his accomplices, suspecting the man and his accomplices might be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. No, it doesn't tell me anything about who that man was. Okay. This phone needs to bloody die, honestly. It's driving me bonkers. Too loyal, that guy isn't younger than you. So maybe the boss is Chad. And if the boss is Chad... that would mean Frank and Anthony were involved. Right. Because Chad's young. So this could be Frank after all. Right, okay. Frank and Anthony. Let's questions. Let's do that. So I no longer think Chad is involved. I think it's Frank Carter. Anthony Young and Frank Carter. So that would mean the getaway driver is probably Frank. I have no idea still. Jesus Christ. Why is it not letting me back out of this? There we go. Okay. So if the guy doing the stealing was on his way up, he wouldn't be the driver. That would make the driver Anthony. And that... Okay, I'm going to take a wee shot in the dark here. And I'm going to say that the getaway driver is Anthony Young still. No, it says I got that wrong, so it can't be. Maybe it is Frank. I don't know. Right, I've got one right. That's not great in the whole grand scheme of things. Well, screw me. Will it? Eek. Oh shit. That's not good. I suck at these. So, not part of the exam grade average. I kind of want to know. No, I got caught up too long in that. I'm going on to something else. I will go back to it, but I need fresh eyes. Loading scenario. We'll load it faster. I'm waiting. Yeah, it's like it's reenacting something, but we're not actually getting the whole scene. We're getting bits. That I find interesting, because in a real investigation, you're not going to get everything. Hello, I am waiting. Took you long enough. Thank you. Situation. Late in the evening, a family home was broken into. The neighbour residing next door reported hearing multiple gunshots and dialed 911 to inform the authorities. What was left was a gruesome scene. By carefully examining the details of the scene, can you piece together what happened? I don't know. Let's find out. The 4th floor, New York. Oh God, what did I do? I'm in a lift, and apparently I keep looking at the ceiling. There we go. Right. Oh. So I'm guessing this is the apartment in question, but I am a nosy bitch, and I am going to have a look down the hall first. Area is inaccessible. Okay. If the area is inaccessible for the exam, what's the fucking point, man? Yeah, I didn't think so somehow. I wanted to go crazy, though. I just wanted to go mad. Death by Snoo Snoo. Like the Futurama reference. Right, so we're in July 2004, apparently. We got the house, okay. Oh my lord, that looks lovely. Okay, so I started from here. It's a piece of wire. Someone jimmied the window. It's not jam.
It's red paint, because I like to paint. Because I'm just a little artsy unicorn.
Okay, we got monies. We got monies. Trust. Scott. Okay, so someone was in the... We've got a 9mm. That is missing. We have the bullets of a 9mm and we have that, but the hell is that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they actually broke in and left the money more than... They broke in and then the person that owned the place somehow went for the gun. I'm in a cartoon called Smiling Critters Freedom, and I play
Crafty Corn. So that is my Crafty Corn voice.
So you can go check that out on YouTube if you like anything cutesy but also like full of attacks and fights and sort of we've got a whole cool cast. Honestly, absolutely love the cast. They're so funny. I have a blast playing games with them. We've got a temporary restraining order. Brenda took it out against Kyle. Oh, Clyde. Kyle? Clyde. Oh god, I can actually read. It's a fan production, but like we have a lot of stuff out. It's good. Greta Pearson. I also play Baba, and she just gets so annoyed with everything. Okay, so Clyde is being told to stay away from Brenda. Not allowed near Brenda.
There we go. And I'm just gonna paint. La 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 la. Until they really know, look at that, they made a mess.
Plastids. I'm sorry, some of the silly names you get on things. What the hell? I mean, is it just the struggle in general or emails? Hey, you did all you could. There was nothing more you could have done. Personally, I'm glad it's all over. I don't care if he stays in jail or not. He can rot in there for all I care. I feel like you need time to heal and move on. If you need to talk or need help with the kids, you know how to reach me. Hi, Mrs. Peterson. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help you with this month, as I'll be out of town for most of July. However, I do have a good friend who I think would be perfect for the job. She's a good track record, and I can personally vouch for her. Her number is 212-888-2853. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Yep, they're just sleeping. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just having a snooze. Hello, Mrs. Peterson. We received a request to change your address and name. We have processed the change to your address, 608 High Cross Street, apartment 401 Queens, New York 11375. The updated address will show on your new bank statement. However, in order to properly have your name changed, we will have to ask you to stop by a local branch with a legal government-issued ID. Apologies for any inconveniences, and thank you for choosing New York Mutual Bank. Alto Home Care. Hi, Brenda. Unfortunately, your schedule changed slightly. With the care center being understaffed at the moment, we'll have to ask you to come in on Wednesday and Thursday. The hours will still remain your standard hours, 1 to 7. Okay. So our schedule changed recently. I have to ask you to come in on Wednesdays and Thursday. That could become relevant. Okie have to check it. Let's see. Put that damn thing away. Let's try calling 911. Call log. This is the number that the babysitter girl, I think, suggested. 10 a.m. Okay. Can't open drawers, can't do that. Looks like my office. Print and paper just piled up everywhere. I don't have one that looks quite that old though. It's just a restraining order. Okay. Lots of jam.
Lots of red paint.
Been in there. Area inaccessible. Fuck you too. So we got the baba. Ooh, there was a calendar that I almost checked out and forgot. So it's Thursday, Sarah's birthday. Or is it Friday today? What is the yellow? We're gonna have to find out. Diamond wedding ring. Jewelry and loans. Okay. Feed. Oh, there was a torn off piece of paper in the last case, which had like the top bit and then it had a little bit, and I was like, there's a bit missing. Does that mean that these are all going to connect? Is this the bit that's left? I don't know, could be, might not be. Feed the milk at 3, give a second bottle at 7:30. Remember the milk is in the fridge, carry the baby monitor at all times. I'll be home around 8. Oh no. I have a stupendously bad feeling about this. Someone break in looking for Brenda and get the babysitter? Or did the babysitter get out with the baby? Camper information. Chris Sherman. Agreement. Emergency contact is Laurie. Mother, sister, aunt. Okay. It must be bunnies! Or maybe midgets. Okay, we can't go in the fridge. Who just leaves butter out on the fucking counter? Like, seriously? Ooh, I can't even look whoa! How did I crouch twice? What the hell? That was unexpected. No. So it looks like someone came in and went straight for Baba. No, it's not important, is it? Oh. Sarah's the baby. Okay. That's not good. Someone came in through the window. And came through here, but the mud... Oh! How'd I miss you? So that's the gun. I like the double crouch situation. Yeah, I like lying down like that, man. Honestly, I splay out like a blooming starfish sometimes. Who's Greta? Is Greta in here? Stacy's babysitter. So, I think I might need to take down these numbers and compare them. Baka. So, 212, 29, because I'll never remember these any other way. 6, 706. I'm probably going to type everything wrong. Broken hands. I seriously need to get this room finished soon, so hopefully once I get the rest of the booth up again, I'll actually have my sound quality back. 2013. Right, okay. Go away. I'm gonna go yeah, I'm gonna go compare these to all these things, see if any numbers are written on them. New. Oh my god, we're looking at fax numbers. Something's wrong there. Why is it not letting me out? That's better. Yeah, doesn't have a number. Right, 888-2853 is babysitter. Babysitter.
So we know.
My god. And yeah. That's a great read. Yeah, I'm not the most oh, that's gunshot. That's a bullet. That'll be a bullet. How did I miss that? How did I miss that then? Right, so that means they were shot from over here. If the bullet went there, it has to be almost and then fell over. So they were shooting someone coming into this room. So alrighty, I'm curious, what are my questions anyway? Who broke into the apartment? Who was present? Who was killed? Who's the killer? Alright. 212 555 0129. So that is Laurie, who is Camp Sunshine. So there's more than one child, and one child's off at camp. Okay, that makes sense. So Laurie is the sister slash aunt. Okay. Kids are called Greta and Sarah. Can't remember if Sarah had an H or not. Ah. Okay. Sarah's a baby because she's in a crib. Greta is off the camp and she has a... Okay. No, there's nothing on the back. So many loves? Free, why are you sending hearts, man? What's going on? And Sarah's birthday's next week, so we're on Thursday. This must be when Greta's at camp. 14th to 21st. Sounds about right. First parent's phone number is 6426. Didn't call. 6426.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
There's no dates on that, is there? No, it's just the...
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you doing the everybody's dead Dave dance? Oof. Feed the milk at 3. Home around 8. Yeah, so that's babysitter instructions. So babysitter was home. Because she called the babysitter. Laurie was the last one to call. There wasn't anything in here that had... No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute, certificates. Yeah, Sarah does have an H. Okay. Clyde is the father.
Oh shit.
Clyde's the dad to both of them. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a problem. Does it have any... No, just his date of birth and shit. Okay. Oh, what's that? I missed it. Camp Sunshine. 14th to 21st. Yeah, that is when she went to camp. So that's what the yellow means. Greta's away at camp, so Greta's not home. Camp. So Sarah and the babysitter were at home. So how do I find out who the babysitter is? Because I need a name. I need a name. Showing the love. So many loves. Why has everyone got loves? I'm just being silly. Oh, what's up? Diary. June 17th.
I did really well in all my tests. I studied really hard. I still have 2 more tests to go, but I want to show Mommy and Daddy. Maybe they will become happy if they see how smart I am. But Mommy was angry and said Daddy wasn't coming home anymore. Did Daddy get a timeout?
June 20th.
I miss Daddy. Sometimes I smell his favorite bottle, just to remind myself what he used to smell like.
Mommy got so upset when she saw the bottle.
She made me throw them away. I secretly kept one. Mommy is so busy. I don't really like having babysitters. If only Daddy and Mommy could make up. But it's too late. Mommy and Daddy are liars. They told me I always need to make up with my friends when we fight. They told me to forgive Sarah whenever she takes and breaks my stuff. But they don't make up. Even though they aren't together anymore, I still hear them fighting over the phone sometimes. Mommy said she's going to keep Daddy away from us. Daddy says he's going to rescue us from Mommy. Why can't they just stay together?
Eee. That's a bad one. Greta doing well in her maths, is she? Okay, so Greta's a smarty pants. Oh, there's the bottle. So Daddy drinks a lot. He drinks light beer. That's a choice. She says if she likes beer at all. I don't. It's horrible. Ooh, Artie's. Artie.
I like the paint. Oh, can we get painting and get a little bit of strokes over here and get a little bit over there and and it's a step mint.
I'm so crouched. Baby monitor in the bedroom. It's been abandoned. No, still this. I thought it was a sippy cup. Okie dokie. Nope. Oh. What is that? Oh! New York Public Library card. A Metro Pass. Oh. Okay, beer and smokes. That's good. Willow Groceries. Transaction time 1:18 a.m. Or 11:18 even. 11:18 a.m. Oh dear. What's this? He's searching all the addresses with the same 3 digits. Oh no. So he's been 3 different places already. Wait a minute. That receipt. Ale 6-pack. Okay. Eek. Okay. Now under bed, no. Since I keep missing stuff. Okay. Telephone, no, I've already checked that, damn it. Additional protected person is Greta, but Sarah's not protected. That's an interesting point. Expiration date. So the order's still in place. Oh no. Contacts. Ah ha 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 ha. Here we go. Any of these? Harold Jenkins. Whoever that is. Okay, who's 4182? Is that in there? No. 853. is Lillian Cho. Oh, I cannot. Cannot with my itchy nose. You know what? I haven't had any bloody antihistamines today. That's why I'm all sniffly and itchy and sneezy. 76. Yeah. Harold. Nope. Nope. Okay. So, 5 a.m. Wake up. 100 mils milk. 7 a.m. 9:05 a.m. pee. Oh my god, is she that scheduled? 11:34 to 1:23 nap. 28 milk. Throw up a little. Pee. Nap. Milk. Sleep. Or is she just scheduling what the baby's done? Woke up, went back to sleep 10 minutes later. Yeah. It must be the baby. Okay. Buy more formula, buy more diapers, make appointments with doc for serious vaccinations, buy Greta more paint, sign Greta's forms, buy new Tupperware. Sounds like my to-do list sometimes. Okay. Right, nope. Any of these? Nope. So, there's another thought. What times did it say on that email that her shifts were changed? 1 to 7. Okay. 1 to 7. Because... So that was yesterday, and that's the latest. Yeah. Okay. What? I'm sorry? What am I looking at? What am I looking at right here? What is going on? What? Oh my god, this is so annoying. Could it just fix the... Oh my god, could it just do what I want it to do? That's a choice. Thunder M2 Gen 3. BBR 4257. Is that the same kind that's registered in the safe? Imagine putting the gun safe in the kids' room, like. Doesn't say. I mean, it might say something somewhere. I just don't fucking understand anything to do with guns. Okay. Need to get ballistics in here. Check striation marks on that. Yeah, I know the words. We're on... So Thursday's been marked off. But she phoned the babysitter today. So it must be babysitter day. I just don't understand. Did she... Is this selling her ring? Like, did she pawn her ring? I mean, if marriage is falling apart, she's desperate for money, I suppose she might. I will be home around 8. Ah, there's the other baby monitor. Okay. So the babysitter was in here. What is this? A chocolate bar? Was that Snickers? Looks like it might be a Snickers ripoff or something. She's a nurse, as I suspected. Fuck. We got VHS tapes. Love that. Okay. No, okay, no, okay. Alright. Note there, okay. Oh. Women's 9.5. Is that supposed to be like only one adult had their shoes off? So if someone broke in and she was listening on the baby monitor, she would have immediately went to the baby's room. I would imagine. But someone had come straight through. So maybe she came in, grabbed the baby and ran for it. Locked herself in here, maybe? Tried to call 911, or called 911. Laurie called at 12:15. That was the latest one. The babysitter was called at 10. So this was at 10 a.m. and this was at 12:15. Okay, okay. Alright. So I think we're pretty certain it's Clyde that broke in. The babysitter and the baby were here. Who was killed and who's the killer is what we're trying to make sense of. So what's Clyde's full name? Let's oh my god, could you not? So it's Clyde Kent Peterson. Clyde Kent Peterson. Clyde Kent Peterson. Why is this doing this? Peterson. She says as if it's not herself. Now, she changed her name if I remember, so she might not be Brenna Peterson anymore. Okay. There was an email about that, wasn't there? So does it say a previous name or anything? This is just a temporary restraining order. That sucks. Okay. And there was an concerning changes to your account. Your address and name. Process change to your address. Update address will show you in your bank statement and change your have your name changed. Okay. So is Laurie's surname the same as Brenda's now then? Wait a minute, what the hell was that? Unicorn Parade, I love that. Sherman. Greta Sherman. So they've changed their names to Sherman. So Brenda is now Sherman. Sarah and babysitter were at home. Okay. Yeah, Brenda Sherman. Okay. Tuna. I like tuna. I like tuna. Tuna fish. Tuna? No? Not tuna? Okay. Not tuna for you. 16th or 17th. I'm trying to work out if it's... No. I'm trying to work out if it's the 16th or the 17th. The emails will tell me. They'll be dated. Well, that's not really helpful, is it? When was the last Kid Henry? June 25th. Okay. Where would he have got her address from? What an arse. What a horrible person. Sorry, I can't stand these people that are just so abusive like that. Okay. Baby was definitely home. As was babysitter. Clyde broke in. But then what, did Brenda come home and use the gun safe? But then if she did, if Brenda... I mean, can I get out there? No, I didn't think so somehow. Yeah, I know we jimmied it. So that would have made a racket. Which would have heard on that. Babysitter might have come in and grabbed Sarah and ran for it. So he would have went straight for the baby first, realised that the babysitter had taken Sarah and tried to come after her. But if she's going to be home at about 8, say, then maybe she came home in time to see that there was a fight and she went for the gun. But then how did the gun get over here and how is the shot over there? Was she standing here? This is where I'm getting a little mixed up at the... Right. Who broke into the apartment? It was Clyde Kent Peterson, who was present. Lillian, pardon me, I'm making a mess there. Cho and Sarah Sherman. I apparently can't spell Sarah. It's Siraj now. I'm going to call everyone that's called Sarah Siraj from now on. Who was killed? I think Brenda killed Clyde. But I don't know. I don't have all the... That's not what I wanted. All the info. So it was a neighbour next door reported hearing multiple gunshots. So multiple gunshots. One. One is in the wall, one is in the body, I'm assuming. Okay. I think I'm going to have to assume Brenda came home because the safe would only be open if Brenda opened it, because it's her safe, right? Yeah. Why is there an etch a sketch in the safe? What's going on? Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a wild shot for that then and say that Clyde was killed. Unless the babysitter went for the gun and then he killed her, but I don't think so. I think Brenda killed him. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's see. I want to submit my answers. 3 of 4 were answered correctly. So I've only done 3 of 4. I've got one wrong. What have I got wrong? So it's the 16th today. Would have helped if I'd read that the first time. So if I got one of these wrong, what time does the baby go to sleep at? Because they should be home for 8. Maybe it wasn't the babysitter. Baby goes to sleep at 9:21. So if the baby was in our cot, I wish there was a call log for the 911, because that would tell me what friggin' time the actual event occurred. I just know what time it is now. It's late in the evening. If it's late in the evening, she would have been home. Right, so that's what I've gotten wrong. Late in the evening, babysitter was not there. Brenda was. No, still only got 3 or 4. I would like to tackle me not being a bloody idiot. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm being an idiot. Do we know if we're being an idiot? We do know. They are a bit. It's that carpet in the sickly yellow. You know it's got to smell musty and wet, right? Okay. So, One pair of shoes, one adult. 9.5, probably an adult, so probably Brenda. I only changed one and it still says 3 or 4. What's wrong with the back rooms, man? I like the back rooms. Brilliant. You fall down a hole and that's you gone forever. Can't get your way back out. No more Lethal Company to play. You're done. So I only got one wrong. Okay, now if I've only got one wrong, that means 3 of these are right. And I only changed this one. So if that one was right and I changed it, it would have then said that I only had 2. So this one must be wrong. How the fucking hell can it not have been the babysitter and Sarah, or Brenda and the babysitter? Brenda and Sarah. The person sitting eating was likely Brenda if the nursing books are out. Clyde definitely broke in. It must be this. What, is there another person? Was someone else there? What am I doing wrong? Oh god, there's another book I didn't even see. Other than drinking a bit more than usual, nothing noteworthy for today. She pooped once and went to sleep. After I sang her a lullaby, she's super cute when she sings while clingy. Fed her food portion, milk, diaper change, went to sleep. Sarah was not as fussy today. She drank the same amount as usual, however, she hasn't pooped yet. Is this a communication book for the babysitter and her and that to have it all? And yeah, okay. Baby woke up at 2:50, 7 ml of milk, ate a bit of food. 7:20 she went to sleep. Banana or pork, so she had banana and oatmeal. Okay. I will be home around 8 p.m. Went to sleep at 7:20. Is this a goddamn clue? Or is this just because I'm here later? I think it was because I'm here later. Step for the little one. What am I missing? Was someone else here as well? It would have just been Brenda, surely. See, because if I change any of these 3, I had 3 out of 4 right, and I changed this one, I still have 3 out of 4 right, which tells me that it's these 3 that are right. That Clyde broke in, that Clyde was killed, and Brenda killed him. So who was present during the break-in is the one that's throwing me off. I could have VR clipped into the back rooms, but instead I just live here now. What the fudge am I doing? I mean... Laurie tried to call in the afternoon. Is Laurie calling in the afternoon the way it's going? Is it going? I'm not sure. Oh, for the love of Jesus. 8 p.m. So it would be Brenda that's home. But it looks like maybe there's two people eating. Someone's sitting with strawberries. Or was that for the baby? There's toys there, and there's a chocolate bar. But was the babysitter still here? I don't see why. I'ma try it. Maybe she was here. In fact, wait a minute. Fake. What's her name? Lillian Cho. Okay. Two L's. Is it Jo or Jill? I don't know if I'm spelling that right. I'm gonna have to go check. Lillian. So it's Cho, not Chio. I thought it didn't look right. Okay. Okay. Don't tell me that's what I did wrong. I misspelled her name the first time round. No. No. We're fucked. There should be more. I believe they call it lying down. I do believe I'm screwed here. This is apartment 401. So why does it... Oh, is it apartment 401 at 608? Okay. That would make more sense. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound like the number I remember. Let's do a little check in there. 608, number 401. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just being stupid. I'm just being stupid. Okay. How the hell did he get the address anyway? I don't know. Pretty certain it wasn't all three of them, but... Nope, didn't think so. Am I just being stupid? It has to be something I'm missing. Oh! I thought it had occurred. Did the babysitter get the baby out and run for it? And he started trashing the place. And then Brenda came home. That's locked. Depends on when he broke in, doesn't it? Look, oh, there's no baby. Where's the baby? He's in here. There's no baby. Where's the baby? And then Brenda's comes at him with a gun. I don't know. So did the babysitter and the baby get out? Because this door... Oh, but then Brenda might have just left the door open. Thing is though, someone definitely tried to call the cops in here, but was that Brenda after she killed him? Because 911's on the display, but then it's been abandoned. That's a thought. I'm going to try it. Who was present during the break-in? Yeah, no, it would be Lillian and Sarah. I don't know if I want to anymore. What am I missing? Any ideas? I'm going to have one last bash at thinking of this, and then I'm going to move on. Maybe it'll explain it as I go. I don't think it does though, because I put it in detective mode. Maybe that was my problem. Maybe that was my mistake all along. Yeah, see, I'd hazard to guess it was only one adult. The baby seat's there. Did he take the baby in here and she went after him? Was it Brenda and did Laurie come over? I don't know. No idea. I'm going to put Laurie in as an absolute guess. I really don't think so. If I don't get this, I'm going on to the next one because I'm not fucking about with that no more. Yeah, no. Screw that. Let's go on to 402. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think this is all just in the same apartment building. Since it says 402. Yeah, I might need it. Holy crap. I don't know what did happen at this gathering. Shall we know? 7:15. So we're no longer checking out 401, we're checking out 402. It's a party! That's a lovely chalk outline. Oh no!
Lots of red paint. I don't know. Oh my.
Ronnie Grayson. So Ronnie lives here. Ronnie Grayson. We good, we good. Okay. There he is, Ronnie Grayson. Loving that. Da Vinci wine and chocolates. Okay. He's been for some wine and chocolates. 24th of the 4th. Ooh, look, someone grab his credit card number quickly. Dr. Terry Charleston's a hospital director. Oh, an abortion clinic. Jesus Christ. Oh God, have they just been through an abortion? Celine's Kitchen, New York City, Valley Parking on the 14th. You okay? Okay, when was this? Okay, it was a couple of months ago. I have a feeling there's going to be an affair or something. Okay. Ooh, hello. Stop smoking, nicotine patch. Okay. Matchbook from Celine's Kitchen. There we go. Where Ronnie was. I can't even bloody see this. A water resistant lipstick. Pink lilac. Sounds like a nice colour. Oh, substantially. Okay, fair enough then. Okay, that's all that's there. Okay. I'm going to guess the lipstick's going to be important based on stains on glasses. Ooh. There's a lipstick mark on this wine glass. Okay. So that's the person sitting here, this dead person. Okay. Dead person's bag is over there. Okay. CBA this. This is April. 50th anniversary. Ronnie leaves for New Orleans. Appointment with Dr. Richardson. Ronnie returns from his company trip. Jessica's birthday. What date is this again? I don't remember. Item. A medicine bottle. Police found this bottle at the scene of the crime. It's confirmed that this is the cause of death in the bottle. Severe liver damage may occur. Do not take more than 7,000 milligrams at any time. Okay. Spazak. Celebration came at a halt. Okay. Does it not tell me what date it is? How many people live in the apartment? Who's Jessica's cousin? Who sat in chair 4? Who was killed? Who's the killer? Okay. Let's do this. So. Happy birthday. So time of year again, happy birthday Jess. Thank you for all the support while I was in AAA. Ronnie's a lucky man to have you. I hope you have a great year. Victor. Right, so Victor's in the AA. That's going to be important. I can feel it. Victor's in the AA. Jess is Ronnie's partner. Okay. Jess's birthday. Chocolates. To, I can't read that. To the most beautiful woman in the world. Happy birthday, my daughter. Your mom loves you. Oh, okay. Locked out may not be logged into. Oh no. Oh, it does let you. Okay. Well, that's not helpful. Nothing else here. Okay. That is a big old couple of pots. Look at all that food. Christ, I could see myself just like tipping that down my gullet. That looks mighty fine. Right, beef stew. Okay. I'm not reading all of that. Guests are Victor, James, and Carol. Okay. So, okay. Reminder, my cousin cannot drink anything with alcohol. Serve him something else instead. And James is left-handed. My cousin cannot drink anything with alcohol, so that'll be Victor. And James is left-handed. The cousin is Victor. So left-handed. He's the cousin in A. Okay. No, won't let me look at them. Right. Looking to see if anybody's had their... Well, everyone else has wine glasses. What the hell? Okay. So just a napkin. Interesting. Oh! The knife and fork are on the opposite sides. This is where James sits. Okay, seat 5. And Victor's got to be over there. Okay, so Victor's in 1. Seat 1, yes? Okay, we got that. We're doing it. We could do this. Seat 3 is the victim. And has the lipstick, so that is either going to be Jess or Carol. Red sauce. Okay. So all I can think of is that they're trying to suggest... 5 didn't even eat. 5's not here. Like, napkin's still ball thingied up. Can't even go into the rest of the apartment. It's just the kitchen and dining area and that. Oh. Da Vinci. Oh, the receipt. The receipt for wine. Fine art. For those new to the fine art of drinking, please follow these helpful tips. Make sure to hold the wine glass from the neck, but make sure not to hold it like a handle. Cradle the cup. For filling up the wine glass, do not fill it to the brim. A filled wine glass is 1/3 filled. This is proper etiquette. With these wine tips, you'll be flaunting yourself with high society soon. Or, you just don't drink wine like me. That's another Da Vinci. Okay. I was trying to look at that one, but alright. Oh, is there anything in the bin? No? Okay. Just that could have been really important, you know. So, Ronnie definitely lives here. That's his box of Da Vinci wine and a box of chocolates. That didn't look like a box, that looked like a bottle, sir. Okay, that's expensive damn wine, man. Wait a minute, I didn't notice the times earlier. He went in there for about an hour and a half. He was... Okay. I don't know, I thought it was a hotel at first, but no. Attorney at law. Missed that. Yeah, he used to that. That's the card that was used for that. So it was definitely him. Oh yeah. So it wasn't 24th of the 2nd. Fourth of the 4th even. As we say, that's not right. Okay. So so it's Jess's birthday. So would Jess be sitting at the head of the table, or would she be sitting next to like a cousin or a man? If I'm going to fill in what I can. Who is Jess's cousin? Yeah, Victor. Who sat in chair 4? I don't know. Who was killed? I don't know. And who's the killer? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Happy birthday, thank you for all the support while I was in the AA. Ronnie is a lucky man to have you. Right, so yeah, it's Jess's birthday. Her cousin is Victor. Happy birthday, my daughter. Who sat here? I was looking to see if there was more to this, but don't think so. So I'm going to make an educated guess that the pills were put into the wine. And since it's got lipstick, it's either Jess or Carol. Can I really not get into this? Don't think so. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe not then. Okay. Yeah, Celine's kitchen. So this might be Jess's. And the two of them went to dinner. Right, it sounds like Jess lives here just from the fact that, like, she's left notes on the fridge. My cousin cannot drink. This is Jess's cousin. So, 2 people live here. Who sat in chair 4? I'm just a little... Oh, is one... Right, I need to check this. Red wine. That's what it is. One is alcoholic and one is not. Okay. So... But he's eating the one that's got the red on it, so... Shoot, does that mean he's got the one with the red wine? I don't know. I'm a bit confuzzled. 5 clearly never showed. Yeah, 2 people live here. Victoria's cousin's Victor. It's either Ronnie, Jess, or Carol. I mean, it's the head of the table, though, so... I should understand what that's trying to say. Is mine under the table? Nope. Love how I can just like whoop slide right through things. I mean, I think I can make an educated guess. I have a hypothesis. Ronnie has... Wait, is it? Where is this dated? 14th of the 2nd. Is there anything on their calendar? Can I look at that? I can. Trip to LA, Mom's birthday, Ronnie's day off. This is Jessica's. She wasn't even here for Valentine's Day. So Ronnie's been naughty. Oh no. Yeah. Ronnie went for a Valentine's dinner without his wife or his girlfriend, whichever we're going for, at this Celine's Kitchen place. And the person whose bag this is has been to Celine's Kitchen. And they did smoke, but they're trying to quit. Okay, so this bag belongs to Carol then, and Carol's cheating with Ronnie. And Ronnie has a card for a abortion clinic. And a lawyer's card, although I don't know what it's for specifically. It could be because he wants to divorce the missus. Or it could be because he's trying to get her to have an abortion, but she's quitting smoking, so she's taking precautions to keep the baby safe. So it would make sense if Jess worked this out, because it looks like someone's been trying to hack into his laptop a lot. Which says to me sus. It's entirely possible that Jess is on him and decided to get rid of Carol. Or at least try to make her miscarry or something? I don't know. Do not take with alcohol. Do not take too much. Do not take with other drugs that contain Spazax. Is Spazax in her nicotine patch? Can cause vomit and bleeding. I'm going to quickly check her nicotine patch. I don't know, I can't tell. Doesn't give me enough. Okay, I don't know, but I think that's what happened. So I think Claire was killed. Oh, Claire? Carol? Not Claire. Carol. Helps if you remember people's names. Not particularly good detective here I am. Jess would be the one that wanted to get revenge. So who sat in chair 4? That's what I need to just be sure of. Right, she's drinking wine though, which says to me that she's not pregnant, at least. She'd likely sit next to her cousin and opposite her boyfriend, right? Don't know who. Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't say anything about who they are to each other. I think this is Jess, which makes that Ronnie in number 4. And it looks like when she went over, he turned towards her, maybe? I think this is Ronnie. I'm going to go for it. It's the only one whose full name I know. Three out of 5. I'm not doing great, am I? 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Unless I've got the wrong end of the stick. No, because I was like, maybe Carol was sitting there, but no, the lipstick mark on the wine glass. I would imagine is the clue I'm supposed to find. So I've got 2 of these wrong. Says Jessica's birthday, like Put that back in. Ronnie, Jessica, okay. Victor visiting. Victor would be, yeah. Brunch with Victor, dinner with Gabby, call with Gerald, call the bank reminder. Doctor's appointment, trip to LA, Mum's birthday, his birthday party 4, Ronnie's day off. I'm just trying to see, it says Jessica's birthday. I mean, it is Jessica's card, so why would they be coming here if this isn't where Jessica lives? So Jessica and Ronnie definitely live here. Because he's getting mail delivered. She's celebrating her birthday here. Okay. Right, so yeah, definitely 2 people. They're having 3 guests. So there should be 5 people altogether, which is why it's table set for 5. It doesn't look like James came because he's the left-handed one. Victor's an AA, so he's having a cup of tea or coffee. That's why he's there. Okay. Keep thinking there's something here. Beautiful women in the world. Oh, happy birthday. There's something to examine. Just says happy birthday. Okay, that's helpful. Thanks. The most beautiful women in the world. Okay. Right, so there isn't anything more to that. Okay. Victor and Carla were present. What's that? Oh my god, how did I miss this? Jessica Grayson. Okay, so they're married. Is that why I've got something wrong? Because I only wrote Jess. Jessica Grayson? But then that would only say that I got one thing wrong. Surely. Dear Jessica, it's been a month since you came to visit me. Remember what we talked about? I think it's time you ended things with him. You've endured for too long and need to move on. Mom. Oh. Okay then. So Mom thinks she needs to get a divorce. Okay. See, I would have said birthday girl should sit at the head of the table, except for the lipstick here that says it's the person that owns that bag. And the person that owns that bag has the matchbook from the place where Ronnie went with an affair partner. Yeah, because he was there on a day that Jessica wasn't here. Is there any way to find out everyone else's full name? Could that be all it is? It says I had 3 of 5 right. So, if this one was wrong, what other one is wrong? Who is Jessica's cousin? This one was in A. Victor's the alcoholic, and the cousin can't have alcohol, so that definitely means he's cousin. Yeah, Victor's definitely the cousin. Um, 14% contains sulfites. Jeez. So, if that was taken with that stuff that she put in there, that would definitely make her sick. I'll kill her. Okay. So yeah, I definitely think it's Carol. Because maybe it's who's sitting here that's wrong. Maybe that's Jessica. Maybe Ronnie's sitting there. I don't know. Who sat in chair 4? Jessica? Unless... I just had a thought. RYT Hospital Abortion Clinic. Dr. Richardson. Who's an appointment with a doctor on a Sunday? Jeez. Maybe not. Just thought unless he pushed. Unless he was pushing Jessica to have an abortion. In which case, maybe they were trying to kill Jessica. But no, because the lipstick. Ah. I'm gonna try it. And if it's not right, I'm gonna cry. Now I've got something wrong. I've gone backwards. So I only changed one. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, so I only changed one. That. So I put that back to Ronnie Grayson. And I said, yeah, maybe if I say Jessica here and Carol's the killer? I don't know. I'm making leaps. It was right. So Carol was trying to kill Jess, not the other way. So is that because Jessica was waiting to divorce him? Okay. That was a choice. Right. I'll try this one, see how far I get. But this may be the last one I do tonight. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do here. It's a bit mad. Gravity Danger was brought in for questioning regarding the murder that took place at a party held at apartment 403. Some of their stories did not match up. No one's admitted to anything. By carefully examining the details of the scene and reading their statements, Can you piece together what happened at this party?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
4th floor, it's June 1st, 3:13 a.m. This has been a busy hallway. I'm going backwards in time. Okay. Eric. Andrew. Oh, wait a minute. I want to see what my questions are first. Who died? Who was second to arrive? Who's the owner of the blue sports bag? And who's the killer? Alright. Bloody lot of pizza being abandoned here, dudes. What's the fucking problem? You playing Xbox? PlayStation? Wait, what are you playing, man? What are you playing? They're out there, are they? Are they really? Ooh, okay. We got lots to miss. So there's sports equipment in here. A drumstick, okay, thank you. A racket. Grease on the elbow. Music sheet. Okay. So someone plays tennis or badminton, drums, and they've got sheet music. No, that's not what I was trying to do, pal. Thanks. Oh, an EpiPen. Oh no. And an inhaler. Or is it? Yeah, EpiPen, inhaler. I don't know what that is, but okay. Noble's 2003 summer school. Who's it? Evelyn. Dear Mrs. and Mr. Carter, welcome to Noble's 2003 summer school. Your student schedule for the Nobles Public High School's 2003 summer academic program can be found in your MPS portal account. The schedule includes the course number, name, and teacher assignment. Once students have picked up their summer school package and submitted their summer pass form with school security, they will be ready to start. This program offers students the option of earning credits and beginning the school year in line to graduate with their class. Enclosed are a summer school course list and a registration form, student contract that should be read and signed by the student and parent or guardian. Summer school starts on Tuesday, June 3rd and ends after classes on Friday, August the 1st. Any student who plans to attend must be present for the first day. The registration, student contract form and a cheque for the full tuition of $225 per course are due on or before the first class. These courses will be offered only if enrolment is sufficient. Please note that your student's summer school grade does not replace any failing grade earned during the regular school year. The summer school course allows your student to earn credit to meet specific graduation requirements. Please review the general information enclosed in this letter. We look forward to a successful summer experience. Oh, Evelyn and Jack, okay. Alright. Someone's off to summer school. Or someone's been to summer school since it's June 1st. What were the dates on that? I'm totally lost. Yeah. Okay. Someone's going to summer school. I was right the first time. Grace. Brian. Jack. There's a lot of fucking names here. Lisa. How to survive on your own for the son who avoided chores like the plague. Like that. Good solid metal. Pizza place. Okay. Are these still off? Oh! Were the rooms in the last case not off limits? I just assumed they were, because the doors were shut. Ooh. I don't know who you are, but you're the dead one. Group name Dead Ironclad Killers. Brian, Eric, Andrew and Jack. 18, 18, 18, 17. List all instruments equipment you'll be bringing. You must include with your application deposit. Band member signatures. If they don't sign, they're not permitted to join. Music sheets of all songs your band intends to play. A CD or tape recording of your group with intended members playing together. Brian, the one at hammermail.com. Okay. Right. Group chat. Private chat. Group chat first. Dead Ironclad Killers. Vader 217. Hey guys, we need to practice this week. Can we meet up this Tuesday? Strikers. Sorry, no can do. I have a track meet on Tuesday. I have a race coming up real soon. I can't do Tuesday either, says Gamer Boy. I agreed to help my dad at his store. Jester. Seems that most of us can't make it. Let's reschedule. What about Thursday? Thursday's fine with me. I'm good for Thursday. Same here. Cool. Okay. As you all know, a few of us are going to be graduating. We're going to have a grad party at our place, 7 p.m. on Saturday. Let's go. I'm bringing drinks. Why can't we all just go to the arcade? Arcade, really? I don't understand how you enjoy that boring place. And what? Chugging a whole bottle of... God damn. Chugging a whole bottle of Cardiolite is fun for you? I think the arcade is fine. Chill, guys. I already made the preparations. I just want us to enjoy our last time as high schoolers together. Someone needs to watch over Eric. Make sure he doesn't drink so much. Party pooper? You barfed all over the couch, you boozer. Took me a week to get rid of the smell. So Strikers is Eric. Okay, geez. I'll be more careful next time. Okay. Can't spell. Is Eric. Okay, geez, be more careful next time. Great. We'll see each other this coming Saturday then. If you have questions or concerns, message in this group chat. Hey, what time are we gathering again? Scroll up, you idiot. He already mentioned the time. Okay. Private chats. Gamer Boy. So these are all Vader people, so Vader 217 is whoever this belongs to. Can you come to my place this Saturday? I want to go over bass arrangements for the new song. I'll come over after 5 if that's cool. I'll be at my dad's store till then. That reminds me, do you think your dad would be willing to be a sponsor for our next gig? I can ask. Sweet, let me know what he says. I faxed you something, did you get it? Oh my god, faxing. It's 2003, people. Hey babe, what the hell am I looking at? This just came in today. Keep this between us, please. I don't want anyone else to know about this. Is this true? Of course not. You think I'd be sharing this if it was true? I bet you $1 million it was Christy. I was thinking the same. Can you talk to her? I swear I'm going to kill her next time I see her. Calm down. Don't make this worse than it is. Just talk to her. Only she can make this go away. Fine. So... Jester. Dude, you can't just bail. I'm really sorry. Something came up. We can't practice without a drummer. And you're the only one who knows how to play the drums. Do you know how important this gig is? So Jester 578 is the drummer. I think there is a Backrooms multiplayer game. I've seen people playing something like that. I just don't know if I'm any good at it, that's all. Right, okay, so... It was just Messenger in that, yeah. So this... computer is Vader's, right? Yeah, he's the only name that's not there. Vader 217 owns the laptop. Laptop. I don't know. I think it's bass. He said he played. Pipcore. What, watching me freak out and be rubbish at everything? You know what I'm like. I'm an absolute wimp and I can't aim for anything. I can't run. I can't do anything like that in these games. Right. Facts. Student named Brian Olsen. So I'm guessing he's Brian. Okay. Any student found the bunch. Sexual harassment of another student. Oh no. Student reported that Brian Olsen had sexually assaulted her. Serious allegations. School contacted law enforcement. Our investigation will be conducted. We ask that all parties involved keep this to themselves until the investigation is concluded. The parents of both parties have been notified. Oh no, I'm not bothered by that at all. I find it funny. Just haven't gotten around to doing anything about it, like seeing if I need to edit it or whatever. I haven't looked. I found it funny though. I was something. Right, okay. So Brian has been suspended for sexually assaulting someone. Although he says it's fake, although, you know. Front door key. So this is Brian's place. Ah. Didn't have anything written on the others. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, I'm not able to close that then. Thought I might check and see if there's nothing in the back. In the back rooms. I'm a ghost, look. I have no reflection, I'm a vampire! I'm going to be totally, like, effed. I'm drinking my chat again. Right, let's see. What we doing? This looks like a feminine room. It does say girls only, no boys allowed. Okay. Right, where did I start? What's this? Food drive soup kitchen. Okay. Okay. Flinties. Yep, it's the rip-off Snickers. Okay. Someone's a mystery lover. Who's a mystery? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Right. Tennis club preparation day. Tennis club. Press exams, Grandpa's birthday regional match. Last day of school is June 2nd. Okay. Tennis club. So whoever stays in here is a tennis club person. Yep, definitely a tennis champion. And did it not say the drummer in the tennis because the bag, so that would be the same person. God damn it, go away. Right, thank you. Anything else before that? No. Okay, let's just go for it. Group chat. Kitty Lover 54. Alright. Maybe not. Kitty Lover 54. Tennis. Okay. Hey guys, even though school's over, do you still want to meet up and practice in the summer? I'm fine with meeting up, but my family and I are going to be out of town at the end of July. Anybody else? Right, okay. So, Jester578, I already know is a drummer. Hey, have you heard from Christy? She hasn't been to school in a few days and she's not picking up. You haven't heard? Casey told me that she was sexually assaulted by someone. What the Please tell me they caught this motherfucker. Easy there, cowboy. It's just a rumor. The school hasn't said anything yet. Hopefully it's nothing. So, Christy... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going further back. Guess who I saw trying to walk home with Christy today? You're definitely overreacting. Girl, I'm telling you, he's 100% into Christy. I bet you that's the only reason he joined the tennis club. Someone is also into tennis? Huh? If it is, thank God he did. He's one of our best players. He's going to have a tough time getting through her brothers. I know all of them. They're pretty nice guys. I don't know if you heard, but word is going around that Christy was sexually assaulted by someone at school. She hasn't been to school in a few days. What? You better not be joking. What's the school doing about it? They haven't issued any statement yet. Hopefully it's nothing. You know how she is. She's such a drama queen. You're lucky you have your brother. What's that supposed to mean? He's a big guy. Even guys are intimidated by him. The perfect creep to turn. So that's about the Christy. Since Christy's graduating this year, we'll need a new captain. I think you'd be a good fit. What do you think? Zane78. I was hoping you'd be up for the task. Let's talk about this at school tomorrow. I gotta go soon. KK, talk to you later. So, Alien 87. Cassandra 90 passed on. Jester. I'm going to have to go back and compare some of this to Brian's. Let's see. Don't think I missed anything. Okay. So Gracie 59 is the girlfriend, Brian's girlfriend. I'm just gonna call her Gracie. Bugger. Okay. Okay. Rocket scientists. Yeah, okay. So, what's her name? Doesn't have names on it either. Summer, summer, winter. Let me see what that is, mate. Come on. Okay, it's just a picture thing. Literature, makeup, okay. Nope. No, okay. Ah, what the heck. Right, let's start comparing some of these names. Grace, Gracie. Brian's girlfriend. Brian. So it's likely Brian that's dead, because why would someone else come in here? That's a bullet casing. Jesus! A 9mm. How the hell did I miss that? The casing's in here. It's likely that he was shot from out here. Eric's the one that gets over drunk all the time. So there's drumsticks and tennis in here. So I need to have a look at hers again. Someone who's into Christie. Christie has a lot of brothers. And 100% Christie, only reason he joined the tennis club. So someone into Christie is in the tennis club and is their best player. We need a new captain. You'd be a good fit. Maybe it's Zane? I'm not sure. Okay. Don't think there is anything in here. I think this is all just red herring-y. So weird seeing light switches on the inside of a bathroom. I know it's how it is in America. It's just so weird for me, that's all. Okay. So Eric was sitting here, getting absolutely beyond it. Andrew was sitting with him. Okay. Right. Okay, I might need to make some notes and names, see if these help. So, Grace. Don't know why I've got caps on. Thanks. So we've got Brian and Grace. We've got Lisa. Eric and Andrew, remember. Eric, Andrew. Don't know if there was any more. Jack. Yeah, they're the only ones that have names on them. Mr. and Mrs. Carter. Carter, summer school, EpiPens. Okay. We've got tennis and drumsticks. Guessing Jester has to be the drummer. You're the only one who knows drumming. Yeah. Okay. The excuse me. Blue bag, tennis and drumsticks. Apparently it's tennis, not tennis. No, just it's weird seeing a light switch on the inside of a bathroom. This just messes me up, man. It's like, why is it on the inside near the water? What the hell? You want to get electrocuted? Brian, Eric, Andrew, and Jack. Dead, ironclad. Killers. Yeah, no. Here, that's not normal at all. Here, you have a light right outside the door. So you put the light on and then you go inside. It's... I mean... I'm not risking getting electrocuted. I'd be scared to switch a light switch on with damp hands. So we got Brian, Eric, Andrew, and Jack. Okay. So one of them is the drummer. One of them is Jester. I don't know, the J just makes me want to think it's Jack, but who knows. See, we don't have anything like that. There's no outlets in the bathroom at all. The nearest one to my bathroom is in the cupboard, which is on the outside of the door, and it's on the far side. Yeah, we don't have plugs in the bathroom at all. It's just not done. The voltage is too high here. It's just no, no. We don't take any risks. Okay. Right, so Brian's on bass. What about Eric and Andrew? So Jester is the one that drums. Gamer Boy's also in the band. Yeah, so Vader, Strikers, Gamer Boy, and Jester. Gonna have to match their names. Don't even live, laugh, toaster bath me. So we got Vader, which is Brian. We've got Striker, which I'm not going to write in that funny way, which is Eric. So we're left with either Gamer Boy or Jester. Andrew's sitting at the games console. So, if Andrew's sitting at the gaming console because that's where his cup is, that means he's Gamer Boy, which means Jester is Jack. So Jester is Jack. He's the drummer. Yeah, that's the one. To make sure I don't mess this up and get confused later, I'm going to do this. Andrew would be Gamer Boy, which makes Jester Jack. Okay, cool. Live, laugh, toaster, bath. That's all I can think about now. Great. I'm gonna grab my everything. Yeah. So Andrew likes to game at the arcade. Makes sense. Eric, the drinker, makes sense. Brian's going to have the party at his. Our place on Saturday, yeah. She says make sure that he doesn't overdo it. Party pooper. Right, so if it's only these guys that are there. And Grace, obviously, the girlfriend. That means Lisa is Kitty Lover, right? So, here we go, we logicking our way through this. Put the notes away, put this away. Who was second to last arrive? Who's the owner of the blue sports bag? I know that one, that's Jack. Who's the killer? I am so lost by this part. I'm going to assume it's Brian that's dead, because he's in his room. Not to mention, Grace is here, Brian's here. So if he was here, it would make sense to instantly go for this room, his room. No, I can't look in his trash, okay. Wasn't sure if that was just maybe the colour of the cup or, oh, there's stuff in it, okay. Cool. I got you, fam. Okay. So what the hell are they drinking? I can't even see that stuff. An L was it for flashlight? Oh my god! That makes all the difference. Payne's Creek Silver. Oh, right. It's helpful if I actually can see. Payne's Creek Pale and Payne's Creek Silver. It's a Cordia Light, which is what Eric was drinking. Okay. That's Andrew. That's why he's over here by the gaming stuff. Eric's the one that gets wasted. This is Jack's bag. So is this maybe Eric's bag? I don't know. Is there anything in this that has a name? No? See, I don't know why I hoped for that, but there we go. Alright. So I think Brian's the one that's been killed. He's clearly been shot. Which did. How am I meant to work out what order people arrived in, though? Is there other evidence I'm missing? Look at some more of her stuff again. What's that? Oh, it's a Polaroid camera. I was like, what the hell is that? So this is Jack she's talking to. Okay. Is Lillian... No, because this is maybe Lisa, isn't it? I'm missing a lot, I think. How the hell am I meant to know these things? Something stupid like that. Ooh. I love how it just says game console. It's my favourite kind of console. The game console. Game console 4. My favourite. I love a bit of game console, man. Radbox? Radbox. There we go. The Radbox and the game console. We're playing Radbox. Radbox. Right, okay. Can I not look in drawers and shit, man? Come on. Y box and X bone. I do love that. It's basically just game console. Yes. Can't get more generic than that. Oh my god, you got Pringles? Dude. What are they? Chippers. I love me some chippers. Chippers. It's the derpiest Pringle man ever. Look at his face. I love it. Do I like chess? I mean, it's alright. I'm not good at it. By any means. I'm a little too impatient. I might have missed something. Your student schedule. I'm definitely missing something. There's a shit ton here I don't understand. Yeah, so obviously it's going around that Kirsty's been sexually assaulted. She's saying it's him. On May 26th. It's a fax machine that's like that bloody... Why is that important? I don't think it is. Oh, wait a minute. Spare. He locked himself in his room. And someone let themselves in. Is it just me or the colours of these keys keep changing? I could have sworn. Oh, is it because I've got the flashlight on? Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be because I was blasting light in it. Okay. So someone came in and shot him. How am I meant to know who was the second last to arrive? Who died? Oh god, I've got so much that I had. I'm sitting going, I'm missing something, I've got all these interviews. Well, that's helpful. Kirsty. Hello, Miss Carter. Can you please answer my question? Kirsty's Carter. Oh, I'm so sorry. What was the question again? Did you go see Brian on the 31st of May? No. Did you have any physical contact with him at all during this week? No. When was the last time you met? When was the last time you met or spoke with Brian? Maybe a week and a half ago? Are you aware that Mr. Brian Olsen is dead? What? Are you sure? He was killed last night in his apartment. Where were you on the 31st of May? I was at home. Right, Jack. So you're also in the band? Yeah, play the bass. I also play guitar, but I usually end up playing the bass. Right, okay, so... So how would you describe your relationship with Brian? Brian? Honestly, he's more of Eric's friend than mine. Eric and I have known each other since elementary and have been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian in high school and we started playing together. Can you go over your accounts of the incident? I was working for most of the day. I eventually left and headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Grace at the lobby and we both went up together. Right, according to Jack and Grace arrived together. Jack says Jack and Grace arrived together. What time did you arrive? Maybe around 6:45? Do you recall seeing anyone right before entering the apartment? No, I mean, other than the guy at the front desk. All of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace was being pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Why did you leave? As I mentioned to the other officer, Brian was smoking heavily, and I can't stand the smell of it. Where did you go? I went back home. Was anybody with you at the time? Anybody who could corroborate your story? No. Not even the man at the front desk. Look, this is getting annoying. I didn't do anything wrong. You got nothing on me. Let me go. Okay, so Jack says they arrived about 6:45. Okay. Claims to have left early. Who knows? According to Kirsty's account, it is Brian that's dead. Are you aware Mr. Brian Olsen is dead? Brian Olsen. Okay. And that comes from the cops, so that one is accurate. Lisa. Yes, I'm one of the tenants of the apartment. Yes, got that right. How close are you with your brother? So, Lisa is also an Olsen. So it's Brian Olsen, like Jimmy Olsen, and Lisa Olsen. Close enough. I mean, we don't talk about deep things or anything. He mostly keeps to himself. Are you aware of the allegations towards him? Huh? What allegations? Okay, let's change the topic. Out of all the attendees, has any of them shown any violent behaviors or tendencies? Violent? Not really. Well, Andrew's been suspended a few times for getting into fights. Can you recall the last time he got into a fight? Last week, actually. He and this other guy were fighting over a girl. Wait, you guys don't actually think he did it, right? Do you usually lock the door for your room? Yes. I like to keep my room private. Brian sometimes has friends over, so I lock it any time I have to head out. But you said you lost your key. I was coming back from a friend's house. I must have accidentally left it there. What time did you leave your friend's house? Around 6:30 p.m.? So, how did you get into the apartment? Well, it was already open. Most of them were already inside. Brian must have let them in. What time did you arrive? Around 7. Do you keep a spare key? Yes, we keep a spare on the kitchen wall, but it was missing. Someone must have taken it. Can you recall exactly when you noticed the spare key went missing? I checked as soon as I came back, but it was already gone. So how did you get into your room? Brian used his key set to let me in. Do you often have parties at your apartment? Yes, mostly for special occasions, but sometimes just to hang out on the weekend. Is there often alcohol involved? Yes. Andrew usually buys the drinks for us. Could you repeat what you told us? I was asleep. I woke up. It was dark. I went to the restroom, and that's when I saw him lying there in his room. I didn't know what to do. And then what happened? I panicked and screamed. Moments later, Andrew came running by. Gave me a panic attack. Do you have any suspicion as to who the murderer could be? I don't know. I don't understand how this could happen. We're all really good friends. Okay. So, she said she got there about 7. 7. Lost her keys. Friends. Spares were missing. Andrew, can you please account when you and the others arrived at the apartment? Well, I arrived at the apartment around the same time as Lisa, and everyone was already there, so I don't know when the others arrived. What happened after? I don't know, man. I thought you have all the answers. It's after midnight. I'm tired as hell. I gotta go soon. What happened after? I was in the toilet puking for quite a bit, and then I woke up Eric. And where was Jack during this time? I don't know. None of us saw him for the rest of the night. You were the one who brought the drinks to the party, correct? Yes. You're not old enough to drink. How did you purchase them? Did you contaminate the drinks in any capacity? What? Of course I didn't contaminate the drinks! Did you know that underage drinking or purchase of alcohol is a misdemeanor? Really? That's all you got? I thought you guys were trying to solve a murder. Get serious. This is a complete waste of time. None of my friends did what you're suggesting. Okay. So he says he got there about the same time as Lisa and the others. Andrew arrived around Lisa already there. Okay. Looking for things that don't quite fit. Grace. Can you elaborate more on your relationship with Brian? I already told you. He and I have been dating for about a year now, and things were going well. Can you please tell me your accounts of the evening? Look, Christy is 100% guilty here. That lying bitch has been trying to get between Brian and I ever since we got together. She can't stomach that he chose me and not her. I'm telling you, that girl is batshit psycho. Please calm down, Miss Burns. Okay, so Grace Burns. Don't tell me to calm down. That girl should be behind bars. Please just answer the question. Fine! I arrived at the apartment same time as Jack. We got out of the elevator just in time to see Christy leave the apartment and run off. Why the hell was she even there? Does she not even... Ms. Burns, please focus. Are you sure you saw Miss Carter leave the apartment? Oh, 100%. She's the only girl in this world that has dyed green hair and braids her hair like that. Please continue. After Andrew came with the drinks, we all started playing a drinking game. This went on for most of the night, and I eventually knocked out. Can you recall if anybody passed out before you did? I'm sorry, I can't. I completely blacked out. I guess I must have drank a bit too much because the cops already arrived by the time I woke up. The way people keep saying they blacked out makes me think someone literally has, messed with the drinks. So according to Grace, arrived at the same time as Jack. Saw Christy running off. Okay. Eric, can you please account when you and the others arrived at the apartment? I know I was the fourth to arrive. Brian, Grace, and Jack were already there. I must have missed something because Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace and Brian had a fight? I have no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. She always livens the mood. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. Were you drinking that night? We all were. Grace doesn't usually drink that much, but the night she was chugging as if there was no tomorrow. Anything to note of that night? I'm not sure how drunk I was, but I do remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Things got pretty heated, but Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. You were the one who called 911, correct? Yes. It says here on the report that you discovered the body and called law enforcement after 2 hours. Why did it take you so long to call law enforcement? Because Andrew was completely against it. And why was he against calling the authorities? Something about underage drinking and him getting in more trouble than the rest of us? I see. Look, I know he's a little dumb at times, but trust me, he didn't do this. Error. Mic stopped working. Eric, what part of I don't remember much do you not understand? Please calm down. We just want to clarify certain details. Please tell us again. Like I said, I was drinking heavily that night. I must have passed out because the next moment I remember was Andrew waking me up by pouring water on my face. Lisa tells me that you had a pretty big argument with Brian last week. Want to tell me about that? Seriously? You guys are reaching. He was on my case about interrupting rehearsals with my mistakes. I've been busy recently, so I haven't had much time to practice, but come on, there's no way I'll kill him over something like that. I have my pride as a musician. I was going to show him up with my performance. Right, okay, there's a lot in that. So, Eric seems to remember a fucking lot. Eric, 4th to arrive? Andrew was last. Lisa just before him. So Lisa was the second last to arrive. Jack and Brian were arguing. And they don't want to tell the rest of us. Brian, Grace, and Jack were already there. Right, because I think that's important because I need to corroborate some of their... Right, okay. Brian, Grace, and Jack. Jack plays bass and guitar, but he has drumsticks. More of a friend of mine. Almost the day. Bumped into Grace at the lobby and they went up together. Okay. Okay. Arrived at the apartment at the same time as Jack. Got out of the elevator just in time to see Christy leave the apartment and run off. And it was Brian's apartment, so it makes sense if he was inside already. So, Christy had just been in the apartment. Did Jack mention that? Do you recall seeing anyone before? Yeah. Other than the guy at the front desk, so. Okay. Jack and Grace arrived together. Lost their keys, spares were missing. Okay, okay, okay. I'm just looking at your little emoji. I'm like, what? Right, okay, 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 okay. So, this is Carter. That means that this belongs to Christy. So Christy was here. Jesus. Christy was definitely here. Okay. Where do they keep the spare key? Did they say? Lisa, where are you? Yeah, we keep a spare on the kitchen wall. Right, so there's usually a spare key hanging up here. Alright. She says she didn't see Brian at all. So she lied. Or Grace is lying. Right. Okay, it's getting a bit funky. Let's have a look at my questions. Who died? Brian. Brian Olsen. Who's second last to arrive? Lisa, according to this. Olsen. Who's the owner of the blue sports bag? Not entirely sure now. Drummer. Strikers, Game Boy, and Jester. Private chat. Jester. Did you can't be? I'm sorry, we can't press with the drummer. You're the only one who knows how to play the drums. Jester's definitely the drummer. And Gamer Boy's the bass player. So is it actually the other way around? Is it that Gamer Boy is Jack and Jester is Andrew? Jack plays bass, according to his interview. I think as a drummer also plays tennis, right? I'm bringing drinks. Jester's Andrew. I got it wrong. Okay, I got them the wrong way around, but we're good. So it's Andrew's bag. Andrew's the drummer. buys drinks. Which means Jack is the gamer. And don't know anything else about him? No. Not really. So the blue bag belongs to Andrew. Okay. I need to see if these interviews mention their names. Their surnames. Right. Okay. Eric doesn't have the name either. Bugger. Okay. I guess the surnames are only important if they give away who someone is. Okay. So I think the owner of the blue sports bag is Andrew. Who's the killer? So I think Grace was pissed because according to a few of the accounts, Grace was down and she was really angry. She was also there very early. And from this, oh no, not that one. She was drinking in the kitchen right near this, so she could have picked up the spare key easily. And after he went to bed because he was angry, who was he arguing with as well? In my notes. Jack and Brian argued. Why would Jack have argued with them? She has brothers. Is Jack her brother? This is Andrew. I'm thinking I don't know. I want to say it's Grace. And what's Grace's surname again? Burns. Like she thought he was cheating. I only got one right. Fuck me. I only got one of 4. Right, okay. How the hell have I missed this so badly? This is a lot trickier. I might have to replay this at some point, but like with the easier setting on. Okay. So, Brian died. I know he did. It says it in the interview by the copper. So, that means that that's the only one I got right. So, Andrew doesn't own the bag. Grace didn't kill it. And Lisa wasn't the second last to arrive. Bugger. Okay. Eric seems to remember loads. I was 4th to arrive. Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace ran a pan ready. So when Lisa arrived, she was live in the mood. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. Ow. Jack and Brian were arguing. Things got pretty heated. Jack also said that he left early. Maybe it was Jack. I'm gonna change 1. So if it suddenly goes up to 2. It was Jack. Jack killed him, okay. I want to know the whole bloody story. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe. Says that she's got brothers. Maybe if he is Christie's brother, that would be his bag there, not hers. That would explain why it's still there. Epinephrine in it. Okay. I need to... He said no, he doesn't remember seeing anyone else who's covering for his sister. Okay. So yeah, Jack killed him. Eric says Andrew was the last to arrive. But if Jack came back again, maybe it was not? I don't know. Lisa says... she arrived about 7. Okay. There was Jack, I don't know. Okay. So I know Lisa wasn't the last, and I know that's not Andrew's bag after all. Andrew says he arrived at the same time as everyone else. Andrew makes sense why he's a bit scared, because he's bought the alcohol. Which again is oiled into me that... Never mind. It's just different culture. Okay. Lisa said most of them were already there. Most of them were already inside. Okay, so they weren't all, so Lisa wasn't last. So annoyed about. Okay. Okay. Eric. Greenwich. Maybe. Right, okay. Who's the owner of the blue sports bag? Has to be the drummer, right? It's got drumsticks. But I was so sure that I worked out. And that's Eric. And I worked out that this is Jack and this is Andrew. Because Andrew brings drinks. Okay. So came up, and Jester is the drummer. Excuse me. Scratching my nose. Itchy, itchy. But try me on Tuesday. Eric does track. I want to go over bass as Jack, yeah. Right, who knows how to play. Chester's the drummer, but I was so sure it was Andrew. Who else could it be? It has to be one of the people in the band. So obviously not Brian. Jack plays bass. So it's Eric or Andrew. So it must be Eric then. Although he does track from what I see. I'm going to change it to Eric and I'm just going to see what it says. Oh, itchiest nose in the world. Nope. How is that wrong? How have I gone down? So I was right there. That one's right. How the fuck did I manage that? This is getting really frustrating, mate. I'm very, very not good at this. Right, okay. So, that must have been right. But then why is it saying Brian died is wrong? Just taking the damn names out. Is that what it is? Is it because I'm putting in surnames? See if it turns out it's because I'm putting in surnames, I'm going to kill everyone. Oh my god, it is. It's because I was putting in surnames and it's not recognising them as correct. I'm not big mad. I'm medium mad. Medium mad. I got it all right once I took the surnames out. I swear to God, I'm done with this. It irritates me. So I got 12 out of 13 correct. It was the break-in one that kept throwing me off.
I'm just so annoyed. I only got a B. Look at that. Sucks.
Right, so I'm frustrated. What did I get wrong in the break-in? What did I get wrong? Anyway, I've had enough of that for tonight. Absolutely not. Like, yeah, this shit sucks, man. I'm so not liking that. That's pissing me off. So I think that's me done with that tonight. That's irritated the life out of me. So I'm going to call it there. It's been good fun. It was a wee blast when we had a sudden influx of people from Cleo. Cleo is like a very, when I say an old friend, I'm talking like we don't remember meeting each other. My parents have a picture of the two of them, like her mum and my dad, side by side with a baby in their hands each. That's how long we've known each other. So yeah, it was good fun when Cleo's load came out. Alright, yeah. So that's my intro screen as well now. So I do that when I introduce and explain what I'm going to play. So I'm just trying to play it up a bit. It's not quite done. I'm not sure what I want to do with it, but I just wanted to make it look a bit different, a bit more interesting. So I'm going to leave it here, and until next time, lovely purple people, have a good one, and I will see you next time.